Welcome to my channel. My name is Luna Affinity and I'm an energy reader and channeler. Sit back, get cozy, and get ready for some readings. Hello. Welcome back, guys. Oh my goodness. So I noticed as soon as I hit end broadcast, then every single person's text started coming through, and I was like, all right. I don't know what the heck that was. I'm really not sure. We are going to kick this thing off with the Gemini's second reading. Yes, I can. Thank you. I can see the messages. Hello, beautiful love. It's interesting because it was like as soon as I hit end broadcast, then suddenly everyone's messages started going through, including the one that I did a test for. So I don't know if there was some kind of lag or what the heck was going on, but I am here. I am ready. Hopefully the Gemini and Ray can find me. We're going to give them another minute or two to find this live stream. Let me see. I might be able to. I really wish through, hey Gemini, I wish with Cash App you could send messages to people. That would make it so much easier. Hey Ray. Oh, I'm so glad you guys found me. All right, so I was saying how crazy that was that as soon as I hit end broadcast, then suddenly everyone's messages came through like all at once. All right, so shuffling now for Gemini's second question on her second donation. And then Ray will be next after that. When do you see him contacting me? When do you see him contacting the Gemini? Can you please give me a timing here? When do you see him contacting the Gemini? For person of interest, please. When do you see him contacting her? All right, so we have aces. Aces say immediately, okay? We have the Four of Swords. This indicates anywhere from 4 hours to 4 days. So we are talking fast incoming communication, something that's going to happen very soon. Beautiful love. Yes, I will add you to the list. You'll be after Ray, okay? Let's see. What is he going to communicate here? What is he going to communicate? We have the moon and the sun. So he might talk about how you guys are really good together, how you're like the perfect match, a yin and yang. He's the masculine, you're the feminine. Like I'm kind of just getting like him saying like you guys just go really well together. Let's see. I also feel like he's tempted by you sexually as well. He's very attracted to you and tempted by you. So he might go into a whole thing about like his attraction for you and all of that. Not saying it's gonna be like a booty call, but it might feel kind of like him wanting to hook up or talk to you about things like that because he's interested in you in that way. You're welcome, Gemini. Thanks for finding me again. Next up, we have Ray. You're welcome. Beautiful love, did you send through Cash App again? Donations are open for those of you who are just now joining us. Our free list is closed because this is a continued live stream from earlier. Oh wow, Ray, I forgot about that. Yeah, we can look into it for sure. Oh, okay, beautiful. Well, while you figure that out, you are on my list, okay? So just let me know when you're ready. For those of you just now joining us, we are shuffling for Ray right now. After Ray, we have beautiful love who's making some donations. We have reading options ranging from $3 all the way to $30. There's a good mix. I like to be accessible and affordable to the masses, so I try to offer a good range to meet you where you're at. If you don't see something in the description that you're looking for, ask me. I can always let you know if it's something that I offer or not. You guys can usually guarantee to see me Monday through Friday live streaming, and then a lot of times on the weekends. If I'm not live streaming, you will see sometimes a spicy weekend. I did a spicy weekend Friday through Sunday. A lot of times I am doing private readings, so there is going to be a day or two where you don't see me during the week, but that's still very rare. I usually have something going on for you guys, whether that's a live stream or an ad or something along those lines. All right. Ray says, can we see if this couple is still watching me online? This couple, are they still doing it? Spirit, please show me a yes or a no for Ray. Please show me a yes or a no for Ray. Ray, I am getting a no. Well, what does this mean? What does this maybe mean? Is this a yes or a no, please? Okay, let's see. Is it just one of them? All right, so what they're showing me is it's one more than the other, or it's just one of them right now. So is this the man or the woman, please? I am getting that it's the lady. I don't think the guy is doing it. I think the woman still is, because they showed me a maybe, so I got clarification on, is it just one person? And they said yes. I asked, is it the feminine or the masculine? I'm getting the feminine. Why are they watching her, please? Why are they watching her? The Tower, chaos and destruction, sudden upheaval, trauma. This feels like someone you know, and they feel worried that you can ruin their life. They feel worried that you could come in and swoop in and take what they have. So this could be an ex. Like it's like your ex's new girlfriend or your ex's wife or something like that. Or they could just be very jealous. They may not even know you, but they compared themselves to you quite a bit. There's some element here of fear that you can ruin their life. Like you fear that you could come in and cause disaster. The message is like homewrecker, but that doesn't necessarily mean that you know this person. It's just saying like they feel like you have the ability to take something away from them. They feel inferior. They feel inferior to you. I don't get that the masculine energy is doing this as much anymore, but the feminine is. The feminine is still watching. Briefly talked to the guy years ago. He didn't tell me he was in something. All right, beautiful. What are we doing for you? All right, Ray. So that is what I've got for you, girl. Hopefully that answered your question sufficiently. You're welcome, Ray. Thanks for the donation. Hopefully you liked your private reading you got with me too. Ray is donating again. All right, Ray, I will add you to the list, girl. You will be after beautiful. All right, we are doing 3 yes, no, and then 10 messages from your person. All right, 3 yes, no, and then 10 channeled message cards. You got it. Let me update the donation list for everyone that's hanging out, just so everyone knows where they are. Does YY know that his friend likes me? I'm talking about his friend that usually comes to the karaoke bar with him. His last name is initial X. I don't even know his friend's name. But does he go by his last name? Is that why? But the other week, his friend told me to stop talking about YY because he doesn't want to see me sad. Interesting. All right, let's see. Does YY know that his friend likes beautiful love? Does YY know that his friend X likes beautiful love? Please show me a yes or a no here. Ooh, yes, Ace of Cups. He knows this person has feelings for you. Romantic feelings specifically. Oh shit, Knight of Cups. So he knows that this person wants to pursue you romantically. I feel like he knows at least the extent is that this is a crush, but maybe the friend has mentioned asking you out or wanting to take you out, something along those lines. That's what I'm getting, is that YY is, yes, aware of this. He doesn't know the extent of those feelings, but he is aware that at a minimum it's a crush, and that he's interested in taking you out. Okay, one thing about me, I never ever usually remember any of the guys their name because I don't like them in that way. One thing about me is I never ever usually remember any of the guys. Oh god. Ray, you are more than welcome to post your question whenever you're ready, and I will hold on to it for when it's your turn. Can Y feel or sense my feelings, emotions, and thoughts? Can YY feel or sense beautiful love's feelings and emotions and thoughts? Please show me a yes or a no for beautiful love. Can he sense these things? Yes, we have the Three of Wands and the Knight of Wands. The main thing he senses is your sexual energy towards him, beautiful love. That's the tea. So you've been thinking about him sexually and he knows it. Yeah, he knows it. Now, they're fiery. He knows the fiery feelings. Does he know the in-depth emotions? Maybe. but a lot of fire is coming through here, passion, you know. So he's sensing the attraction that you feel for him, the passion you feel for him, the sexual tension, the chemistry, like those feelings that you have for him that are very fiery, that the thoughts that you're having about him that are like very physical and sexual, he's definitely knows them. He knows what they are. Ray, I have your question. I will save it for you. That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because, like, I feel like men can be quite oblivious when we're talking about like emotions, but if those are incited by sexual tension and chemistry and physical attraction, things like that, like they really pick that up. It's crazy. Beautiful love, I just want to confirm you're going to save your last yes no for after the messages, right? I just didn't want you to forget you had another yes no. Are we saving that for after the channel message cards? Oh, you forgot. Well, let me know. Do you want to hold on to that yes no for after, or do you want to do it now? Yeah, we can do the yes no first. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we can do that. Just let me know what your question is. Oh, right. Wow, that's a good question. All right, let's see. I love that question. All right, Spirit, is YY and Beautiful Love's connection divinely guided? Is YY and Beautiful Love's connection divinely guided, please? Please show me a yes or a no for Beautiful Love. I am getting a yes. King of Wands. So, okay, I feel like there needs elaboration on this. Let's see. How is it divinely guided? All right. So, Beautiful Love. This is definitely a connection to be continued. But the main reason that it's divinely guided here is to basically get you out of this mentality of feeling like you aren't enough to someone. I feel like this came in at just the right time after the things that are going on with your ex to help build your confidence, build your self esteem, to help you find yourself as well, to help you feel like you have this strength and ability to get that closure that you've been needing. We have the world here. So this person is likely going to give you feelings of success, achievement, accomplishment, things like that. So it's essentially At a minimum, this is divinely guided to kind of get you back out there, to kind of get you exploring other options, what else is available to you. I do have that this is TBD, to be continued. They're not saying that this is the only purpose here, but it is a divinely guided slash intervened connection because they're wanting you to get clarity on the place that you were at just a few months ago versus where you are now and how far you've come. So, being able to show you what else is out there, like YY, or any other options, it's just basically helping you be more open-minded to what else you could have, and not put yourself in this box of like, I have to be with this one person even though I'm not happy, that kind of thing. All right, 10 card message from YY, please. 10 card message from YY. I love the way these cards shuffle. Oh my gosh. Ten card messages from YY. 10 card messages from YY. Ray, you will be next after this. I will be with you very soon. 10 card messages from YY, please. Because him and I met so many years ago. He's a longtime crush. Somehow I just feel like it's divinely guided, like everything is starting to make sense to me now. That's so beautiful. Alright, I feel like I'm getting resistance. So we are going to pull now. Messages from YY to Beautiful Love. What do you want to say to her? What do you want her to know? What are you thinking, YY? What does she need to hear from you? I admire you. I need security. I'm looking for stability and security in my life. Oh my God, this one actually breaks my heart a little bit, Beautiful Love. He's saying, I know I was just a distraction from your pain. So he feels like he just was like a rebound or just something to help you move on or distract you from the pain that you've been going through with your marriage. So maybe he felt like he was just this like superficial placeholder or something like that. Maybe that made it hard for him to take this seriously. He's saying again, I remember every detail of that day. I hide. We will be together again. I don't know what you want, but you came closer than anyone. I left before you could leave me. I hope you can forgive me for that. I wish I could communicate with you and share my good news with you. When people talk about you, I don't react. I feel you leaving me behind. And then at the bottom of the deck, finding out the truth crushed me. So I feel like where the connection between you guys is that it's divinely guided because Spirit is saying like he's here to show you like what else is out there for you, romantically speaking. But he feels like that's it. He just feels like he's here to like put a band-aid on a situation or make you feel good for the time being, you know, distract you from the pain or the hardships that you've been going through and experiencing. And maybe that's why I was sensing in those readings like he wants you to be honest with him, but he's scared of the truth, you know. And so maybe that's why he told you like I don't want to know, because I think he's scared of the truth. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't even know that that was gonna come up, honestly. So, yeah, I guess do with that what you will, beautiful love. By the last card. I don't even know what the last card was. I put the last card back in the deck. Let me scroll back. Hold on. Okay, so it looks like the last card I said was at the bottom of the deck where it said finding out the truth crushed me. So what I mean by that is that there is something that you said that disappointed him. There's something that you said to him that gave him an indication of maybe something he didn't want to hear. I don't know. Did you tell him anything like, that you're still not over your ex? Did you talk about your ex a lot? Did you say that you're looking for something casual? Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of speculating here, but I feel like there's something that you said to him in all honesty that hurt his feelings because maybe he was thinking this was going in a different direction. Or maybe it just was something that he didn't want to hear. Yeah. Ray, are you here? If you can just check in with me really quickly. You're welcome, beautiful love. Thank you so much. Ray is here. All right, girl, I'm shuffling for you now. For those of you who are just now joining us, our donation list is open. I'm going to go ahead and put a last call on the screen just because it's getting late and I think people have to work tomorrow. And I know that I personally still have to work out, shower, and go to bed. And we got wedding planning tomorrow, which I'm sure you guys are tired of hearing me talk about, but that's my life these days. And I feel super freaking busy. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and pin this to the top here. Last call for readings. This is about to close. We are shuffling for Ray. Why is this lady so worried about me? I haven't communicated or seen that man in years. So Ray, the first thing that I got was the Tower card. So I don't know if you heard that part. Okay. So, and I just cut the deck and the Tower card is here again. So I don't know if you heard that part in the last reading where I said that she's worried about you coming in and taking what she has. She feels like you're a threat, essentially, is like the main theme here is that you're a threat to her. You're a threat to something that she has, or there's a level of jealousy. She wants what you have, or she wants to be you. It's a semi-stalker mentality, but regardless, she feels threatened by you and maybe even a little bit intimidated by you, meaning that you have something that she perceives to be something she lacks, or something that you could easily take away from her. So there's just this long-term insecurity within her that she needs to heal. We have the sun here, so this indicates like inner child issues. Right. No, it makes a lot of sense, but you could still be a ghost in their relationship. We talk a lot about this, that you can be haunting their relationship even though you're not a part of it, even though you don't talk to them, you don't communicate. God damn, the tower just came out for the third fucking time. So it okay, that was crazy. So like she doesn't want you to know this shit. She does not want you to know. Holy crap. Alright, so I was gonna say she is 1000% she is threatened by you. She feels like you are a sore subject or a touchy subject in this person's, like, in their life. You're a touchy subject, you're a sore subject. So there is a level of jealousy here. She feels like they've come a long way, and that, yeah, I don't know, she's just not feeling too good about it. She feels like she's worried that you could come in and swoop everything that they've like worked so hard for to heal. She wants to leave you in the past, but she struggles with it. Now, one thing I am getting is that she doesn't, I guess, spy on you or stalk you as much as she used to, but she still does it. She's letting you live in her mind, like, for free, like rent free. You're taking up real estate in her mind and in her insecurities. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it's possible. I mean, that's not the question that I asked, but it is possible that they are. And it doesn't mean that you don't. I mean, I know you don't do anything. I literally said you don't do anything, but it doesn't matter, because if this person is insecure about you, or you're a touchy or sore subject in their relationship, you, what I call, haunt their relationship, because she's never quite healed from this issue. So you do the right thing and you keep to yourself and you don't do anything. But it doesn't mean that she has moved on or that she feels more secure in her connection. She does feel like they've gotten through a lot, but you are a touchy subject. So even if they're doing great, girl, even if they're having a wonderful relationship and everything's good and they're not fighting or arguing, even if they're engaged or they're gonna get married, like, just hearing your name be brought up is something that can bring back this like panic, because they haven't healed from that. Or maybe she felt she hasn't gotten the full truth from him. Maybe she feels like he hasn't been transparent with her. I'm not sure. So Ray, were you planning on donating again? Did that prompt any other questions for you? Well, I just realized we have mutual friends. I saw her for the first time in my life a few months ago. But she knows about you though, right? So yeah, I mean, it could have like triggered her or like resurfaced the feelings again. Because whenever we have unhealed parts of ourselves, it does trigger us. Yeah, we can look into that for you. Maybe if you want to, what did we do? Ray, 5-5. Okay. I just got your third donation, I think it was. Yeah. All right. So you want to know, what did he tell her about me? Let's see. What did he tell her about Ray? What did he tell her about Ray, please? So we have the Ace of Wands and we have the Three of Swords. So something here about an attraction for you, but maybe it didn't end well. Maybe it wasn't reciprocated. The feelings weren't mutual. But they are showing like an ending, like a starting and an ending between you guys. Maybe something that never really got off the ground, but there was like instant feelings and a sad ending possibly. He spoke highly of you. I think that may have been an indication to her as to like the feelings were stronger, because the way that he talked about you felt as though like it was bigger than what he made it out to be. He was holding back a lot with what he's communicated. The Four of Pentacles indicates that he didn't tell her everything, or he hasn't opened up to her fully about you. He basically like speaks kindly of you. He says that you're a good person, you're a calming presence. That's so crazy. I think this has to be my last reading because my battery is literally about to die. My StreamYard keeps trying to boot me off. I'm like, someone's trying to stop me from telling you what's going on. But anyways, so yeah, so he's talking about you like very highly, like basically like if you were there for him in a certain moment that meant something to him, or like your connection was meaningful to him. She used her own intuition and kind of like discerned the fact that like there may have been more to this than what he's actually telling her. So he's kind of downplaying the feelings that he had for you or has for you, and she's interpreting that he's kind of keeping something from her, or he's not being fully honest with her for fear of hurting her feelings, but she's using her intuition to know that there could have been something more. And so like you disturb her peace basically. He's not lying that he ended it before it took off. Yeah. Yeah, like the way that I interpret it was like it kind of stopped before it started, you know? He's like a bit cryptic with you. Like I feel like he gives her enough information that he doesn't feel like he's lying to her, but he doesn't go into full detail. And I think that's part of the reason she's insecure is because she feels like he hasn't fully told her everything, and like the not knowing like makes her more insecure than if he were to just be completely honest. Yeah. It's nothing to tell. I mean, and that may very well be the case, but I think because he's so cryptic with her and he's very like he adds an element of mystery where it's a little unnecessary. He should just tell her everything. It makes it more like, oh, what is he not telling me? Because he's being very like sketchy about this. Even if he's like not intentionally trying to be sketchy, it's like you could tell he's withholding things, and maybe he's withholding because he's not proud of how he handled it. Maybe he's withholding from her because he doesn't want her to know that side of himself because he feels like he was an asshole and he doesn't want her to know that he was an asshole. So he doesn't tell her, and she views that as there's something more going on here than what he's saying, but more so he's not covering anything up besides the fact that he doesn't want her impression of him to change. But she's viewing it as like he's keeping something about you from her. And so like it could all honestly just be like a big misunderstanding, truth be told. But he's like gave her enough information, but like she felt he was still holding back. Yeah, I mean, he said that the connection was pretty instant, but that it died down really fast, that it ended quickly. You're welcome, Ray. It was so good to see you and so good to talk to you. I, guys, am going to go ahead. It's getting late and I'm misspeaking. I am going to go ahead and shut this party down. So we're going to mark all lists closed. Oh, Tarot Chic. Hey, friend. Yeah, go for it. We will honor your last reading, and then that will be it for me for tonight. Oh my goodness. Tarot Chic, how are you? Hope you're doing well tonight. I will honor a reading for you. Oh no, Terror Chick, are you still in here? I'm like, oh no. Hopefully you didn't leave. Okay, I got your donation. Thank you. What are we doing for you? All right, girl, are we doing 2 mini readings for you, $5 each, or did you want me to pull a full 10 cards for you for this one? All right, you got it. We're shuffling for you now, of course. Like, you do so many readings for other people, the least I can do is hang around and do a reading for you. All right, let's see. All right. Please, spirits, help us with this reading. Please provide an accurate reading, one that resonates. Please tap into the energy of what happened at the meeting with her daughter and her daughter's father. What happened at the meeting between her daughter and her daughter's father? Okay. Interesting. So there seems to be like a dynamic of someone, maybe your daughter, wanting to have hope in her dad, wanting to have, like, she keeps getting her hopes up or something. Like, she keeps wanting him to be different or see things differently or be different. I'm not sure what this is, but she has like these like aspirations that she wishes that he could be or do or say. And she constantly puts her faith back into him over and over and over and over again, but yet she ends up getting the same results. We have the 8 of Swords here. So this feels like some type of restriction. She feels like stuck. She feels like, and the thing is that this has a lot to do with like her perception of him as well. Oh, you said, so how will it go? So maybe I'm tapping into the energy either of what is currently or what it will be. So I'll look into that. I misread your question. What will happen? I thought it was what did happen. Maybe I'm reading this in past tense. But I'm kind of getting from her that she keeps putting herself in this position of like wanting to give him the benefit of the doubt, and yet she keeps letting herself down because she keeps putting faith into him. What will happen, please, with this meeting? What will happen? So your daughter, I have the Strength card. I feel like she's going to stand her ground. Something tells me that she's wise beyond her years. Like she, you know, she's such a good pure soul. Like she has this, she wants to believe the best in people, but at the same time she's wise beyond her years. The way that she carries herself, talks, communicates, presents herself, when she needs to stand her ground, she will. So I do feel like there is this level of confidence in her. Like I'm kind of getting, I don't know why, but they're showing like she's going to act during this meeting like she's older than she is. She's going to present herself in a way that's a lot more wise. She is going to be direct. She is going to be honest. I can't guarantee that she isn't going to be disappointed or that she isn't going to walk into this giving him the benefit of the doubt or having hopes for him to change or be different. But I think that she is going to effectively communicate herself. Let's see. She probably will walk away feeling defeated though. They are saying that this is not an outcome that she's going to be happy with. Compromise is needed to be made. So either she needs to lower her expectations or he needs to change. There's like this difficult middle ground that isn't really happening here. So she's kind of like feeling a little bit deflated, I guess, because she's looking for something to be different. And it's almost like she's disappointed because she has to accept him as he is. And like he doesn't, like she's viewing this as like, why can't he change for me? Why can't he do the work? Why can't he like just be different, I guess, for her? And what I worry about is that this will reflect onto her. Like, I think she's wise enough to know this isn't her fault, but I don't want her to blame herself either for the way that he is. Like, it doesn't mean that he doesn't like love her in his own way. She's just not responsible for his actions, and someone needs to tell her this. Someone needs to tell her, like, you are not responsible for how he acts. This is not on you. This is not a reflection of you. I'm sure you've already told her that, but like, this is something that she needs to hear. How is this going to go? What will happen, please? So like I said, I do feel like she's speaking her truth. She is being open and communicative, but she walks away not really feeling very accomplished. The only thing that I think she feels confident in is that she said what she felt she needed to say. Maybe this is something that's been a long time coming. But he has his demons, I guess you could say. She knows this. Oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, I have endings and defeat, endings and defeat, endings and defeat over and over and over. There's this theme, this reoccurring theme of like restriction, back to a corner, hands tied. Honestly, like her dad might victimize himself and want to point blame and blame everyone but him. I think she is coming around to understand that this is not on her, that this is on him, and this is not her fault. You know what's interesting? I think I'm getting like a message of she's gonna be looking at you differently. Like she's going to be looking at you differently. I think that she's like, because she's coming through direct, she's coming through straightforward, she's coming through confident, and she is, I don't know why I'm viewing this as like sitting across the table from you next to her dad, but like she's coming through like, I don't know, wiser. I guess that's the word that I can say, is that like after seeing you for however long it is, it's like she has this perception of who you are, because maybe who he made you out to be to her, like she could have been very impressionable, but I feel like she's gonna realize that's not actually the case. This may be the beginning of a mending between you guys. Let's see. Because, like, here's the thing. What is she? Is she a teenager, right? I'm guessing teen years. That's what they're showing me. I'm getting like that age. Oh, she's 20. Okay. Because I was going to say, I'm getting like that age between like 16 and maybe 19, something like that. So she's definitely, like, I think learned his tricks. She's learned his, okay, and that's the thing too, that I feel like as people get older, they realize that the wool was pulled over their eyes. They realize that they were very highly influenced and manipulated. That doesn't mean she's going to be completely different towards you during the meeting. That doesn't necessarily mean that like everything's going to change, but I feel like she's realizing that maybe you're not the monster, or you're not the bad guy, or whatever it is you know, would resonate with, whatever terminology you'd resonate with. But she's realizing like there are important moments that have happened that she like would have liked to have you around for. And I think that as long as you maintain your composure and you just are who you are, she's going to realize like, hey, maybe my memory is wrong. Hey, maybe I was influenced into thinking one way. Hey, maybe my dad offered to give me everything I wanted, and as a teenager, that was everything to me because I just wanted to do whatever the hell I wanted to do. Hey, maybe I was manipulated. Maybe my dad just wanted me to take his side but didn't really care about allowing a relationship to foster between me and my mom. Like, I feel like she's going to start going through these things. She's going to start seeing the truth. We have the justice card here. So this is you getting justice for what you have been through here. This is justice, you know, on your side. Karmic debts being paid. So this is about someone seeing the truth. The meeting itself, even, is this through like, I mean, I guess if she's 20, it wouldn't be court mandated, but something feels very like transactional here with this meeting. It feels very like business almost. But I do feel like with the justice card, it's giving like balance being restored, which feels really good, especially being the third card out. She might think to herself here that she's been blinded these last couple of years. So now I don't want to say, like I said, I don't think everything's going to reset or anything like that per se. I don't think everything's going to like change in an instant, but I do feel like this is the beginning of a mending, because I think that she's older now, she's wiser now, she's coming through differently. There's this big emphasis during this reading, this undercurrent theme here, that she is wiser, that she's coming through older, more intelligent. And maybe even to you, she's coming through that way because you haven't seen her in so long. So she's probably changed in many ways, physically and otherwise. So with the Three of Pentacles here, indicating the need to compromise, maybe you guys will be able to come to a point where you can have some common ground, possibly. I do feel like he's still going to try to be in her ear, but I think that honestly their relationship isn't that great. I think that she tries to give a lot of hope in her dad. She tries to give him the benefit of the doubt, but I think that she's learning his ways, and I don't think that she's as naive as he makes her out to be, and I think she knows more than maybe she lets on as well. And so that's starting to change her perspective. So I really feel like, you know, karma is on your side here. I feel like this really could be the start of amending the relationship little by little, little by little. Do you guys have like a set date or something planned specifically to communicate? Oh, wow. You keep getting readings that he's contacting. Okay, let's see if I can get a time frame for you. Oh God. No way. That's so crazy. All right, give me a time frame, please. Give me a time frame, please, of when this contact will happen. Oh shit, soon, girl. Soon. I have any time between now and the end of the month. Like more specifically, like between now and August 22nd, but I think that could extend a little further. We have the King of Wands. And the next fire sign that's coming up is, we're in it right now. Oh, holy shit. Well, happy early birthday. I hope he doesn't ruin it. All right, girl. Well, it was nice seeing and talking to you. Good luck with everything. Thank you for stopping in. You're welcome. Of course, of course. Prior to it, yeah. Prior to it, most likely. All right, guys. Whoever is still in here, thank you so much for an awesome night of readings. Thank you for your support, contributions, donations, love, shares, likes, all that good jazz. I will see you guys next time.